Hello boys and girls, and welcome to Arsenal TV. Now on today's video, it's going to be based on transfers. As we all know, the summer, sorry guys, just got to adjust my camera, sorry about this guys. As we all know, that the summer transfer window is just around the corner. Now there is speculation that Arsenal are going to sign a few players this summer. Don't know who exactly, what Arsene Wenger has literally got planned. But I'm going to give you some players that I would like to see at Arsenal next season for the next campaign. Now, a bit of an update on this video. That Arsenal have offered Alexis Sanchez £330,000 contract a week. That's half to what Bayern Munich couldn't match. They couldn't match that price tag for his contract, so Arsenal took the liberty to go and do that, to offer him the 330k contract. So yeah, that's one of the rumours that's going around in the transfers at the moment, in like the club and everything else. Now, there isn't many players that I would like to see at Arsenal, but there is some potential signings that I would like to see at Arsenal. As we all know that Arsenal is struggling in certain areas of the field. That's a given. At the moment there is definitely some struggles in the team at the moment. You know, I think we need another midfielder in the defensive side, and I think we also need a few more defenders, just in case some of them get injured. As we know, Gabriel is injured, so he's not playing for the FA Cup game against Chelsea. And we also know that Laurent Koscielny has also been suspended. He's got a 3-match ban. So in the defensive side of the squad, we are screwed. I don't know. They're planning on putting another player into the defensive role. I don't know exactly who, but we'll have to wait until Saturday, or even wait until Friday, to see what the team sheet is going to be for the Saturday's game. So I'm going to go into this. I've wrote down my notes for the players that I would like to see, and probably my reasons why, but I will give you that now. Okay guys, the first potential midfielder, the first potential player I would like to see, I would like to see Ross Barkley at Arsenal. Now, Ross Barkley, he could bring so much needed physicality to the midfield area for Arsenal. We have seen his tactical ability. But the only problem is the lack of consistency. His lack of consistency, I think, could stop Arsenal from signing him. That's probably my only factor. I don't know exactly how much Ross Barkley is worth on the transfer market. I don't know exactly how much he is worth, but I do think that Ross Barkley could be a good midfielder for us. We could get him, and Ross Barkley is only young as well, so he would be a very, very good potential midfielder we could also buy. So yeah. Now for the defensive side, for one of the players that I would like to see, I would like to see Van Dijk from Southampton. I would definitely like to see Van Dijk at Arsenal. He's only 25 years old. He will be valued around about 50 million by Southampton, and Arsenal do need to strengthen their defence. So I do think that Van Dijk could be a potential key factor for. He could be the key defensive player that we could get. So yeah, I do highly rate Van Dijk. He's played well for Southampton, and 50 million. I do think that is a little bit much for him, but that's how much that Southampton's going to put him up for. They're going to put him up for £50 million on the transfer market. For how well he's played at the back for Southampton, I think I would say estimation between 45 to 50 mil is about right for him, to be honest. So I would like to see Van Dijk at Arsenal, potentially. Now I'm going to go into one of the players that Arsene Wenger has been looking up. Is Contino Tolisso, French midfielder, 22. He's from Lyon. He's currently playing for Lyon. And his valued market is £30 million. Now, £30 million is in Arsenal's price range. So I don't see why not, to be honest. Now, so I would definitely consider him, but it depends on who we will have to drop in the team. So you got to realise some of these players will want first team football, and obviously you got to realise, you got to think, well, who do I drop out of the first team completely, or who do I sell to go and get a bit more money? That's what Arsene Wenger does have to think about. So yeah, there is a player I would definitely like to see at Arsenal, and that's Mahrez from Leicester. I would like to see Mahrez at Arsenal. I believe Mahrez, I've seen his physical side and I've seen his tactical ability. He is a fantastic player for Leicester. I know probably Leicester would want to try and hold on to him until next season, but I do think Mahrez would be a great key player for Arsenal in the winging position. He is currently a right winger. He's only 26, so I mean he's still young. We're still going to get a lot of potential out of him if we give him that first team football. But if he's a right winger, that means we might have to drop Walcott, we might have to drop Iwobi, or we might have to drop Alexis Sanchez, or might even have to drop Danny Welbeck. And obviously we don't really fancy doing that. So I would like to see Mahrez at Arsenal. It would be a really, really nice addition to the team. I believe Mahrez is worth £25.5 million. I believe. I'm not absolutely sure, but I believe he's roughly worth about 25.5 mil. So he's definitely in Arsenal's price range. Let's put it that way. Another player I would like to see at Arsenal would be Thomas Lima from Monaco. He's 21 years old. He has scored quite a few goals, 37 I believe in 45 appearances or 46 appearances from Monaco. Thomas Lima is, I believe he is a fantastic player. He is only 21 years old, so obviously Arsenal will be able to get a lot of potential out of him as well. So see, this is what I'm saying. You got to realise with Thomas Lima, he can play in his main position is left wing, but he could play in two other positions. He can play in attacking midfield, and he can play on the right wing as well. So if we had to drop, let's just say in a team we had to drop Ramsey, for instance, he picked up an injury, let's just say, and we had him in the squad, he wouldn't mind playing into the attacking midfielding role. So you got to think that's a good aspect for the team as well, when you have a player that can play in all positions. That's what I like in a team as well. So Thomas Lima, and the only thing is he's very cheap on the market. He's worth £17 million. So I would say Arsenal should offer roughly 25, 26 mil, I reckon. And he should get about, I'd probably say about 150k or maybe 250k a week. That's what I think personally, but you know, I'm just a blogger on here. I'm no football expert, but to be honest, that's what I think anyway. There is a few other players that I've got in mind that I would definitely like to see at Arsenal. I would definitely like to see. I know Arsenal have been going for him for years, but haven't been able to get him. I would definitely like to see Karim Benzema at Arsenal. There is a potential that Arsenal could be selling Olivier Giroud. So I mean, Karim Benzema, I think he would be a good replacement for Olivier Giroud. To be honest, I do think that Karim Benzema could be a good replacement for Olivier Giroud. So that he would also be a nice addition to the team because he is a striker as well. So he would be a perfect fit for Arsenal up front, as well as in the striking role. Who is going to be a good replacement for Olivier Giroud. So I do believe that would be a good change there. I am going to say this, but there is another defender I would like to see at Arsenal. I would like to see Chris Smalling from Manchester United. I know Arsene Wenger is eyeing him up at the moment because he is playing well. He has played well for Manchester United. So maybe Chris Smalling could be another good addition to the back, to our defence, where we are slacking the most. So yeah, I do think that these could be the key players that maybe Arsenal might need in the team to get us stronger for the next campaign. But you know, there is always a but with Arsenal. If Arsene Wenger is going to be our manager next season, I do believe that Arsenal do need to get into the window very, very quickly to get the key players that they want in the squad. Because you know, with I believe with Thomas Lima, I believe either PSG or Bayern Munich are also going for him. So if Arsenal want to get in there, they want to get in there thick and fast before it's too late, before the chance even goes. So yeah, guys, they're the players that I would definitely like to see in Arsenal. If you are new to my channel, please do give a like as well to the videos. Please do comment below. Yeah, do comment below. I would like to hear your feedback on my content and my videos. And if you haven't already, if you are new to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button. And guys, I have been Richard. Thank you for watching this video. And come on, Arsenal.